Six Bullets, Seven Kills, Chapter 7. The phone started to ring at 10 a.m. to the bed-end table, hosting a Tiffany lamp styled in the orange, yellow, purple shade, an alarm clock with radio capabilities, and a black rotary phone with headset cradle to forked metal prongs, hoisting it to the ready for the recipient. Catherine Aldrich opened her eyes, laying on her stomach, pillow onto her head and right shoulder, stretched most of her sleep out before the ringing grew unbearable. She slides her weight up to the edge of the mattress, retrieving the headset. She adjusted her pillow into the small of her back, leaning firmly into her headboard. Catherine looks over to find Spencer Mahoy's side of the bed still untouched. She smiled to herself, knowing he must have fallen asleep again with Anastasia reading her a book. She does not blame him. The queen bed that is provided to all rooms for her guests is made to never wanting to leave, even if you must use the restroom facilities. She could hear a male's voice saying hello and Catherine repetitively. Yes, Catherine here. What is it? She said, using her index finger to extract moon crust from her eyes. Catherine, this is Sheriff Raymond Wright. He paused, rolling over in his mind what he was going to say to Catherine about her sister, Audrey. Raymond, yes. What do you need? Have you decided yes to tourism? I am telling you that we can host festivals, summer, 4th of July, fall, and the winter holidays, including a Thanksgiving and New Year's Eve with a Christmas. Catherine, I wish that were the reason I am calling. But before I say, are you sitting down? Yes. Emphasizing what he was about to say. I am still in bed, Raymond, wanting a cup of coffee now. What is it? She asked, a bit impatiently. A horrible occurrence happened this early morning. Deputy Bradford Montgomery discovered Kessler Manor smoldering out of a fire which started in the bedroom of John and Audrey. Sheriff Raymond Wright was finding himself reporting the information in a factual uncover. Are they all right? Are Audrey and the baby safe? Where's John? Catherine interrupted the inquiries. W. Montgomery found Audrey's remains among the heavily burned bedroom. If it were not for the roof caving in, allowing last night's thunderstorm to control the flames, eventually smoldering it under control, it would have taken the entire section of Kessler Manor, Sheriff Raymond said. Are you fucking telling me Audrey is dead and the baby? She found herself leaving her bed, switching hands with the headset, taking the base of the telephone, strolling over to her dresser and armoire conjoined twins, placing the phone base hard with a belling sounding from the inside. Yes, Catherine, they both have passed on. He felt the empty comfort of those words. You better be telling me next that John was found passed on lying next to my pregnant sister, Sheriff, or you better be out finding that motherfucker, Catherine was saying, putting on her dark denim jeans. Christ almighty. I knew the Aldrich sisters were dearest to one another, and not wanting to give up family claim by marriage to an outsider. Only true blood from their line. This is what their family has boasted since time itself in Hollow Pass. But god damn, she wants John's head. Catherine, look. Evidence points to a black bear. John tried his damnedest to secure the black bear, but was overwhelmed. Sheriff Wright pointing out the animal attacks. By this time, she has slipped into a long sleeve thermal, pulling the ends into place. So, a black bear killed John, she said. No, he is still alive and safe. Here, with me at the jailhouse, Sheriff Wright said. What about his dogs? Where are they? There is like 12 of those hounds, Catherine was probing. That is a mystery all its own. We could not find the bodies, Sheriff Wright said straightly. Did you search with your dogs? Catherine asked firmly. We used the help of his dogs during those times. Sheriff Wright presented his dog dilemma. What kind of? I'm on my way. And with that said, Catherine hung up the headset. A flannel shirt released hanger shoulders from the armoire to form fit Catherine. She went over to a chair off to the side of her bedroom door, sat sitting, putting on wool socks and the deep brown boots. She went over to her end table, opening the drawer, retrieving a notepad and pen. She wrote Spencer a brief note, placing the notepad and pen at the top of it in the empty spot for her phone. She wanted answers in person.